Okay, it's Richland Geldenhuis. Student number is 140220. And my game's called Orumagwajie. Okay, Orumagwajie is a third-person platformer that is aimed for consoles. You play as the Orumagwajie, which is the main protagonist, and the game takes place in Tsushima. This is Tsushima, and the majority of the game takes place inside this temple. Just a quick story overview. The Orumagwajie is hated by everyone. And because he's very clumsy and he wants to really become a shaman. But since he's so inadequate and he can't really do anything, he can't become a shaman. So he goes to Azure, which is the main shaman of their area. Azure doesn't really like him, so he sends him on an impossible quest to the Aztec temple of God of Death, knowing full well that you can't come back from it. So he basically just sends him on his own death trip because he just doesn't like him. The on-screen elements that you can find in the game are gold coins, which are inside the temple. Gain 100 of them and you get a life. And spell sheets, which are your lives. Okay. Your player interface. This is where you can see your lives and where you can see your gold coins. The game is basically a clone of Crash Bandicoot, which is one of my all-time favorite games. So I want to make something like that, which is very silly. It's just fun to play. You can play it at leisure. It's not it's not very heavy story-driven. It's more based on the platforming. The main character, he's very fat and he's very clumsy, so I want his animations and all to come across like that. He can't attack at all, so you basically have to try and beat the enemies by sneaking around them or just avoiding them completely, because you can't physically attack them. You can block though by using your stomach, so you have to quickly time a jump so that the attack would hit the stomach to rebound any kinds of attack. The basic enemy types are Shadow Warriors, the top ones yet. They will basically go after you in any given area if they can see you. These ones over here, they will have a preset path that they will follow and will not run after you unless you are right in front of them. Wait. You also have no health. It's one-hit kills. Basic level layout, like I said, I want it to be like Crash Bandicoot, so most of my ideas are derived from the first Crash Bandicoot game, the Temple Ruin. I also want all the game elements to be reusable, so you can generate levels quite easily and quickly. So you basically just have breakable platforms, moving platforms, raising platforms, or just general obstacle areas such as spikes, flames, anything like that. And before you get to your final boss area, you have to first solve a puzzle section, which you have to perform in a certain sequence, which you will pick up by, if you pay enough attention throughout the obstacle area, there will be symbols on the wall that you have to recognize and then put in the correct order as you saw them in the correct order on either given side. You can either go this way or that way. The signs will say the same. The final boss fight. I want the final boss fight to be like old school games where the final boss has a preset given attack. They attack in a pattern. So you basically have to learn the pattern to be able to defeat them. If you don't learn the pattern, you can't beat him. And since you can't physically attack, you have to study him to see what does he do for you to actually have an opening, or what does he break for you to be able to use that against him. Also made a quick demo just to see like the overall mood and feel. If you jump on a platform that it can break, pick up the coins. Yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a very simplistic, it's all just based on the platforming.